alternative, grunge-ish rock, if we're talking fashion style, you know. I get weird looks and stuff when I go out, so I know it's something different. I've always been interested in it, like, always. And it was like this phase where I didn't, give into it at all. Like, I was secretly listening to rock music and stuff like that. But once I hit college, really high school actually, like late high school, like 11th grade, I started getting things that were like baggy and like just different, like YouTube actually, seriously. YouTube I would explore a lot, and social media. I also think like the friends that I hung around were always into like very weird, different stuff, and so I was into it too, because those were the people that I hung around, and it actually interested me and made me feel welcome, and that's what I felt like fit me. Everybody has their little thing that they feel is like fits them, and that's what made me the most comfortable, especially as I grew into it more. Yeah, people do describe me as a goth and emo and stuff like that sometimes, which I don't get offended. Like, I'm okay with that. That would be like another way I would describe myself, actually, I guess. Not I guess, but yeah, that would be like another way I would describe myself. There are people, especially like from the city, who would be like, so what are you, like goth or something? And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, why not, Yeah, I definitely feel pressured to be a certain way, like, because I look the way that I look, or express myself the way that I express myself. I feel like because of the whole professionalism part of society, I have to push my personality to new limits when it comes to how I articulate myself in front of people, the way that I talk, the way that I act, the things that I say, how I express my emotions. Like, I know that if I do something wrong, everything backfires. The way that I look is like, and this is exactly why people like you and teens like you, or, young adults like you can't get jobs and, do shit. So I feel like I have to prove something. Every day of my life I'm feeling like I have to prove something. And it's exhausting. Like, it's really, really exhausting, because it's like, why do I have to feel like that? Why can't I just be myself and not give a fuck? But in reality, I have to care, to be successful, to make my way through. Like, for example, like I'm a fucking RA, and when people, I swear people have looked at me in the most frazzled way possible when I say that, or when I say that I go to a top university, or when I say that I make good grades, or when I say that like I'm a psychology major, a STEM, like in STEM, like. And so it means that, like, on top of being black, on top of being queer, on top of being feminine presenting, on top of everything that society pushes at us, it's almost as if sometimes I feel like I'm adding on more problems by getting piercings and dressing the way that I dress and stuff like that. Sometimes I do feel like I'm making myself more of a target, but the issue is not, oh, you should express yourself in a certain type of way so that way you aren't a target. The issue is, why do those targets exist in the first place? Why are people trying to judge people for the way that they express themselves, the way that they look, their race, their hair, their anything, And I feel like professionalism is stupid in a way where, of course, I'm going to be professional. Of course, I'm going to talk to you correctly and, be nice and shit like that. But the way that I look has nothing to do with you. The way that I dress has nothing to do with you. So, yeah, I do feel pressure to act a certain way and to be a certain way, but it's never in a way where it's outside of my comfort zone either. I'm still gonna be, I'm here today looking like this, so that shows that I'm gonna do what the hell I wanna do regardless. And for those people who accept me, they can accept me, and for those people who don't, they don't have to. But I'm still great as a person. Like, I'm still smart and all of this stuff, so it's okay. Yes, people have questioned my blackness because of it. Personally, people have, and on top of that, like throughout social media, people do too still. It's becoming better, like way better, because it's such a wide range of people, and I feel like society is finally starting to accept that. And yeah, so I don't experience it as much as I used to, especially like in middle school. And middle school was around the time where like I chilled out on expressing myself the way that I wanted to, because my blackness was being questioned. And of course, being black is like, I choose blackness over anything. But as I got older, I realized that they can coexist, you know, blackness and everything can coexist, because blackness is what made everything. So to say that, oh, you can't do this, this, and that because you're black, like what the hell, is to say that being, or black people didn't create that in the first place. So either way, when people do, sometimes I rather, one, cuss them out, or two, act like whatever, because it's like at the end of the day, I'm cool as fuck. So nothing powers over that. It was important for me to incorporate like the amps and the guitar and the music, like the band tees and stuff, because music is such like a big portion of my life, like a huge portion of my life. And it was important for me to incorporate like my piercings and my hair, especially. Did my hair myself. And like my lashes and things that are black, but mix it in with my aesthetic too. Yeah, I feel like because the like rock scene culture is like predominantly white, they're always going to, kind of like how when cosplayers cosplay and they're black, right? And like people are like, well, that character isn't black, so why are you cosplaying them? And it's just like, it's kind of the same thing. So it's like, I'm black, and like, why am I incorporating this black stuff into something that's viewed as whiteness? And
even getting into it's not even white, like,
yeah,
Tina Bell, you got Jimi Hendrix, you got.
Exactly. What I would say to the people who think that everything can't coexist is, first of all, mind your business. Like, it's gonna coexist because I'm gonna make it coexist, and whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen. And that's it, honestly. Like, you know, it's like society kind of like, sometimes things are made more complicated than what they actually are, and it's simply, I'm gonna be who I am in the way that I want to do it, and that's it. That's as simple as that. And this goes for like the black community and white people is it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about what anybody does.